What's going on, guys? Derrik here. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to do a guitar tutorial and reaction for the song Enough For You by Olivia Rodrigo. This is the live version that she posted on her YouTube channel on May 21st. I saw the thumbnail and saw a few people comment saying that she played this acoustically, so I wanted to do a play it like her type of video and show you guys how to play it like she does in this video. So one thing real quick that I'm going to do for this song, and that I'm going to plan on doing for songs in the future, some songs, is make these song breakdown sheets, kind of like a 2 or 3 page PDF document that shows you how to play the song. It'll give you all the chord shapes, where the chords line up over the lyrics if you want to play the song on guitar, and any picking pattern, and basically just like a breakdown of the song. I'll have some statistics about the song, the key, the tempo, how many words are in the song. And then I'm going to do also a songwriting breakdown where I look at the lyrics and I kind of highlight and point out certain techniques or things that are going on. So if you're interested in that, I haven't made it for this song yet, obviously, because I haven't seen this video. But once I do have it made, maybe I'll throw a screenshot or something on the screen of kind of what it looks like, and you'll be able to access that over on Patreon. So if you want to learn how to play the song, or if you just love music and you want to see kind of my breakdown of all of the things that I look for, you can find that over on Patreon, and it's just a cool way for me to kind of help you guys learn the song and for you to support me back. So anyways, let's jump into the video. This is called Enough For You, live by Olivia Rodrigo.
She loved before, tried so hard to be everything that she liked. And I knew how you took your coffee and your favorite songs by someone more exciting than that.
So I did a full album reaction of her newest album called Sour, or her debut album, and this was one of the standout songs for me personally because I love the acoustic ballad focus type stuff. One thing I can tell so far is that she has her guitar in standard tuning, so you won't have to do any kind of crazy tuning or using a capo to play it like she is in this video. She's playing a Taylor GS Mini, which is actually the guitar that I have on the wall right there with all the natural light stickers and everything on it. I love that guitar. It's an amazing guitar, and the nice thing about it too is if you're a newer guitar player, it has a scaled down neck, meaning that the frets are closer than a standard full-size guitar like this one. So it makes kind of those chord stretches a little easier because you don't have to stretch your fingers as far to make those chords. So standard tuning, and what I can tell so far is that the song is in the key of G. And so far she's only played 3 chords. She's played a G, and she's actually playing it like this, which is really interesting because this is more of like a bluegrass type of way to play a G major chord. Typically, you know, I play a G major chord like this, and you'll see a lot of people play it like that. A lot of bluegrass players, a lot of country guitar players play a G like this because it allows you to have access to a lot more notes if you were going to do some fingerstyle type of guitar, which is actually what she's doing here. So that's your G major. The next chord she plays is this E minor, and then the third chord is a C major. So those are the 3 chords so far, and she actually plays the chord progression in that order. So it's a G, E minor to C major. And let me rewind it here, but I think she's playing a picking pattern using her right hand that's pretty repetitive throughout the whole first verse. So
Wake up when we dated, 'cause I thought you'd like me more if I looked like the other prom queens I know that you loved before. Not the compliment type.
yeah, so what I think she's doing there is starting out on the G major. She's going 6, 2, 3, 6, 3. And then she goes to the E minor, does the exact same picking pattern, except now your 6th string, the low E string, is open for that E minor. Then you go to the C major, and you do the same thing, except the only thing that changes now is your thumb is going to move down from the 6th string to the 5th string. So I'm going 5, 2, 3, 5, 3. And I believe she stays on that C major for 2 measures, so you do that twice.
Be everything that you liked.
Yeah, twice.
Just
So altogether, really slow, that's going to sound something like this. So that's what it's going to sound like, and I think that's basically what she's doing for the entire verse here. And then right there, she actually stays on the C. So she's just picking that 5th string on the 3rd fret instead of finishing that picking pattern or doing that the 2nd time. And then she goes back into it.
And I knew how you took your coffee, and you think that I was smart, stupid, emotional, obsessive. I knew from the start this is one more exciting. The next second you were gone, and you left me there crying, wondering what I did wrong. And you always said true, 'cause all I ever wanted was to free you.
Yeah, I mean, the rawness in her vocal here is just, it's what makes her so impressive. I mean, this stuff here, just barely touching her falsetto. I mean, and it's so controlled too.
And you left me there crying, wondering what I did wrong. And
I mean,
you
it's
always
amazing.
say
The chorus here is basically the same thing. So you still have that same chord progression. So you go, you know, G major, E minor, C major. And the only thing that kind of changes is, I think, instead of doing staying on the C major for 2 measures, now you're going to go to the G major for 2 measures. So you go G, E minor, C, G, G again. So that changes a little bit because the verse was G, E minor, C, C. So that's the kind of the only difference that I noticed so far between the verse and the chorus. But in terms of the right hand and the picking pattern, it's still pretty much the same thing. So let's keep going here.
I'd say you broke my, and maybe I'm just not as interesting as the girls you had before. But God, you couldn't
Same thing
have
here.
cared less about our sympathy. I just want myself back before you found someone more exciting.
So that verse there is it's the same as the first verse, same picking pattern and same chord progression. Now you're into the second chorus.
Second you were gone, and you left me there crying, wondering what I did wrong. And you always said, and don't you think I loved you too much to be used and discarded? Think I deserve nothing, but don't tell me you're sorry, boy. Feel sorry for yourself, 'cause someday I'll be everything to somebody else.
I'm getting the emotion in the vocal.
They'll think that I'm so exciting. Then you'll be the one who's crying.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you always say
I gotta stop.
I'm not.
I mean, this is one thing I always talk about in my videos. If you've watched my videos before, you know that I'm a big believer in creating dynamics and contrast in your playing. I think it's one of the biggest things that can distinguish a very seasoned performer like Olivia versus a beginner and amateur performer. For one, she's an incredible singer. The guitar playing is good, but the thing that really stands out here is obviously her vocal. The control, the emotion that she can just project, you know, by some of the almost like the cracking in her voice. I mean, it's incredible. And she's doing a really good job of complementing that with her guitar playing. The one thing that changed here now, and I think this is the bridge, is now instead of doing that strum or that picking pattern, she went to a strumming pattern.
Guarded,
So it was a nice change up.
all I ever wanted was to be enough.
So right here she starts strumming.
And don't you think I loved you too much to be used and discarded? Don't you so?
Yeah.
'Cause someday I'll be everything to someone.
And single strums to end it. So single strum. Somebody else. So single strums to end it there, but the strumming pattern that she used for most of that bridge, I think this is the bridge, is kind of like a... Now I'm just picking with, or strumming with my pointer and my thumb here because I don't have a pick. I don't think she does either actually. But basically what I'm doing is I'm going down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. So that's kind of the strumming pattern, and I'll probably write it out in that song breakdown that I mentioned, and kind of show you how you would time it out. But that's what she's doing there in the bridge, and now you are into the I think the final verse and chorus.
They'll think that I'm so
G,
exciting.
E minor, C.
Then you'll be the one who's crying. But that's not me, it's you. 'Cause all I ever wanted was to be enough. Enough for you.
So up until that point, she was doing the same picking pattern as the first verse and even some of the second verse. So that picking pattern basically stays the same throughout the whole song so far. And now she's going back into that strumming pattern that she used in the bridge. And it's cool too because she even messes up a little bit here. But it doesn't matter because it's a live performance. So that chord didn't ring out all the way. Up, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, down. And then ends on the G. Ends on the G. So yeah. I mean, again, guys, like, I know I talk about this a lot, but you do not have to be the best guitar player to write your own songs and play, you know, gigs at bars or to be an artist. Like, it's really not about how fast you can shred up and down the neck. Now, if that's your thing and that's what you want to do, that's totally cool, and I wish I could do that kind of stuff. But one thing that I've always tried to do, and a goal that I always had when I first started learning guitar on YouTube, was I wanted to be like Ed Sheeran. You know, I wanted to be like Bob Dylan, Darius Rucker, Tom Petty. These guys are more singer-songwriter and rhythm-based guitar players than they are lead guitar players. And Olivia is a great example of that. She does some really awesome picking here. You know, nothing too complex, but it gets the message across. And yeah, I mean, just an awesome performance by her of this song. So to kind of recap, your guitar will be in standard tuning. You have 3 chords for the entire song, and they are the G major, the E minor, and the C major. For the verses and any time that she's picking, you have that picking pattern that we went over. And I'll have that tabbed out in my song breakdown that you can get on Patreon. I'll put the link below. And then you had that strumming pattern that she did in the bridge and kind of that final outro slash chorus thing. And basically that was just a down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. So yeah, so that's how you play Enough For You like Olivia Rodrigo. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Let me know in the comment section below what other songs you guys want me to do this for, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.